Swanson.
Brian Harrow.
I'm Dan Falloon.
Casey Stirrup.
And we have Niles Parker as our customer going to the Maine Discovery Museum. First semester, like Professor Crosby mentioned, it was a design process, so we kind of rendered this hand sketch, and we designed it to fulfill Niles' request of having it be interactive. So it's very tough to see, but on the right side, there's a hand crank magnetic elevator that you can use and be interactive with. It's a lighthouse in the middle with a coastal theme that we started with to make it aesthetically pleasing and to the state of Maine relevant. So we have that. We have a mechanical lift on the left side. So that's kind of where we started with the design last semester.
On the left-hand side is our first CAD rendering, our first complete CAD rendering. I did it in SolidWorks instead of Solid Edge, just out of personal preference. And I had the idea to do everything as a CAD model, including all of the track, which turned out to be a lot more difficult than I originally anticipated. As you can see, I've got all of the original specification features on it. We've got the themed coastline, and we've got water wheel. We've got our interactive elevator and our automatic elevator and all of our different track selections and things like that. And when it came to the actual building process, we ran into a bunch of different things we needed to change. And so the whole entire thing morphed over into the next theme of our project.
Yeah, we started the first semester trying to go with the whole water theme, go with the lighthouse, and then second semester we actually decided to switch over to a ski theme. So we switched our lift. It's kind of hard to see in the drawing on the right, but instead of it being a vertical lift, we went more of an angle so it resembles a chair lift, kind of picking up skiers. And we kept the magnetic elevator on the right and kept a lot of the same features, but changed the theme. Instead of going green, we kind of went white.
The build process, you can see on the left, we started building our frame. It's just simple mild steel, just 1-inch angle iron. And then the other picture, you can see we started adding some track, and when we first bent it up, we had the idea to just tape two pieces of track together, bend it all at once so it all was the same, so you're not trying to match, one or the other. But when we started doing turns, we found we couldn't do that inside, outside track. We got to be different. So when we were building it, we do one feature of track, like here you have the downhill and the two loops. We would do that, get that all functioning, and then add on other things to it after it was all working. That way it wasn't, a bunch of random tracks trying to get it all to work at the same time. Down on the right, you can see us starting to add the interactive elevator, just two vertical plates, bent over the top. Most everything is steel. The track is all stainless, made it much easier to weld. And then the gondolas in the center. We get all the material from Bangor Steel. They let us buy it at cost from the manufacturer. And our plexiglass was donated from Northeast Glass. And all our chain, bicycle parts, hubs were donated from Rose's Bike Shop.
This is our completed sculpture, as you can see out there. We added a lot of painting and signs to add to the aesthetic appeal of it. We also added a Douglas fir base here. It's widened a little bit to add the stability. It's about 18 inches high. And we also added 1/4 inch plexiglass to reduce the amount of lost limbs. And we also felted the whole bottom to reduce the sound of balls falling and to appeal to the snow theme as it looks similar to snow.
Some of our key features, upper left is our magnetic elevator, which is our interactive feature. The plastic on the outside of it is actually 10,000 thick shim stock that we use, and we realized that the magnet would hold the ball through that, so it looks like the ball is hovering up the wall. The middle on the top is the gearbox thing that we rigged up for the magnetic elevator to kind of gear it down so people won't turn too fast. Upper right is our gondolas that we actually had an art student paint for us because none of us have really any artistic ability. The lower left is our lift, which is designed to be like a ski lift. Some of our magnets have, some of the lifts have one magnet because we ended up getting certain magnets from MSC that had a stronger pull than others, so some we had to rig up with 2 magnets to get the same amount of pull. Middle on the bottom is our custom links that we made. We actually took 2 or 3 links of bike chain and twisted them 90 degrees so that it could pivot in all directions. And then we took a slice of angle iron and welded it on there and welded some 420 nut bolts on it and threaded the magnet right onto them. The bottom right is our return system, which is to resemble a hat light. And that works pretty well. All the sides slope into it, so even if a ball does come off the track, it always returns right back to the middle. And then the gate there at the bottom is to kind of resemble a lift line going into the ski lift. So that's it. Any questions?